Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. My goal for this video is to cover a lot of ground and provide a lot of information. I know you've probably heard about XRP surprising everyone's XRP price explosion for a long time, so I'll just preface this by saying that we have been anticipating the breaking of the XRP all-time high for more than 7 years now. Furthermore, it appears that this will continue indefinitely. Because XRP is basically a doomed enterprise that will never succeed, accept investment, or operate as expected, we should not put our money into it. That is precisely why I find a great deal of merit in it beyond the obvious, the reasons why XRP is here to stay, as shown by the study and data. In this section, we will discuss the reasons why XRP is going to shock everyone and become a major contender. Whatever the case may be, whenever we broach the subject of price action in this space, I make it a point to stress once again that we are still in a market driven by Bitcoin, where meme coins are king, and why there is so much speculation and hype surrounding them. When it comes to demand and interest, several of them are quickly rising to the top. It will, however, alter. Much is shifting. Things are currently changing, primarily as a result of legislation and standardization. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, and other organizations have recently warned that a new era of money is upon us, stating that the money supply is about to undergo a radical change that might affect banking, finance, and even society's very foundations. Notably, paper money and other forms of physical currency are becoming increasingly obsolete. In this era of digital currencies, even nations with low or medium incomes are not immune. This happened in the year 2022. September 2022 was the date. On the plus side, you can find a number of interesting concepts related to modern money, such as digital money, central banks, crypto, making sense of crypto in one-on-one settings, and the bullet train. This has been brought up before, but the tide is turning. There is a shift happening in cross-border payments in particular. We're changing their lives, and it's all about money. Money works in this way. This is the Internet of Value, and we are revolutionizing the transfer of wealth. This, too, occurred in September of 2022. In addition to writing and promoting the piece, Tobias Adrian is a key figure in its creation. There were a lot of important people at the private meetings that Brad Garland had at his residence, including Tobias Adrian. Other notable attendees included the ECB, the Monetary Authority of Singapore, and the DTCC. And of all the crypto and blockchain heavy hitters, only Ripple was present at that summit. In terms of rippling, that ought to tell you a lot. And when we do begin to observe monetary shifts, it is people like Tobias and Adrian that brought attention to Ripple and the use case involving international money transfers. And conversations on transforming cross-border payments are just now beginning to emerge. After that, on November 15, 2023, we return to the past. Kristalina Georgieva reports from the International Monetary Fund that digital currencies issued by central banks have the potential to supersede cash. Now, to reiterate, we were already aware of the changing nature of CBDCs and other cryptocurrencies at this point in time. They had been informing us about this for over 2 years, and theoretically, going back to 2017, they had been informing us about the changing nature of currency even earlier. For instance, we were aware of SIM illness in 2014. Looking at that, where does crypto stand? Yes, things are about to change. This is due to the fact that the majority of the action is concentrated on the top gainers and losers, as well as all projects throughout the past 30 days. Despite the abundance of meme coins, there is a great deal of worthless dross. No, I am not being impolite. What is being pushed and pounded to oblivion is, in fact, nothing more than absurd gibberish. As an example, if we visit this location and examine a few of these projects, we can see that the men are working on volumes of less than $1 million. That explains their frantic movement. Any one of these projects will do. In other words, the 24-hour volume serves as a signal. Once again, as a proportion of the total market capitalization. These coins are worthless waste of time and have no value. Looking closely, we see that not much has changed between 2020 and 2021, when we were still in this speculative and hype-based cycle, or when Bitcoin was introduced. Bitcoin has become an integral part of our business. In light of this data, it appears like XRP is not making any progress all. And we're absolutely sick of XRP, we're sick of XRP altogether. And we're sick of hearing these wild price forecasts for XRP. Will it really surprise people or will it be a huge winner? Now, I'd like to bring up a few points. As a first step, let's examine the XRP price movement. I don't understand why there was no all-time high in 2021. Okay, so you could say that XRP was suppressed, delisted from all major exchanges, and caught in the middle of a lawsuit. Also, I think that's a very convincing argument. Some serious consideration and weight should be given to that, in my opinion. However, I get the impression that there's a lot of criticism and argumentation when we bring up the fact that XRP shouldn't have reached a new all-time high, regardless of that. Just so we're clear, I have a question for you all. If Ethereum tomorrow was officially classified as a security by the SEC, and they went ahead and sued Consensus, which, incidentally, is now embroiled in its own lawsuit, they attempted to sue them. All I'm trying to say is that imagine for a second if Ethereum was delisted from every major exchange. And there was this whole vibe about Ethereums being security measures and how you shouldn't use them for X, Y, and Z, you know? Can a hypothesis explain the cycle's new all-time high? At this time, we are uncertain. However, I am merely stating that the likelihood is considerably diminished. There has been a lot of animosity surrounding XRP. In fact, the entire community surrounding XRP has been hostile toward Ripple for quite some time. The possibility of a totally controlled cryptocurrency like XRP is always there. Ripple is a fraud. Because of market activity, XRP is this extra visa. I still believe that XRP was held back in 2020 and 2021, hence I don't think we can compare price action based on those cycles. I suggested this back in 2021. As for when it arrived, I believe it was in the latter half of December or early January, when the majority of the altcoin market was roused. Regardless of your opinion, XRP still managed a 16x return between the 2020 lows and the 2021 high, which is still a considerable return. Will we, however, see a dramatic increase to $10, $15, $20, or $30, similar to what happened in 2017 and 2018? It may happen. Well, we're certainly not going anywhere if we rely on rumors and supposition alone to get us there. Well, that concludes our video. As always, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and leave a comment with your opinions. Muchas gracias, depart.